We're back with another one. I want to ask a few questions to a lot of my MAGAs out there. Now, I am a MAGA fan. I am a huge MAGA. Before we get started, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe. Please show some support to the channel. We are growing and we're going to have a lot of magnificent topics to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing some really nice editing. We're going to have some great guests. We're going to be talking to people. And we even want you, those who disagree, respectfully, to come on the platform and let's have a conversation. Let's talk. All I'm trying to do is really get my words across, and I want to hear what you have to say. Also, please check out my latest book, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Black Women Rings Around Saturn, available on Amazon, Audible, and your Kindle. A wonderful Christmas gift, a wonderful, incredible story of a young boy's incredible journey into Pangea as it becomes Middle Earth and as the earth turns at the end of an age. What a wonderful book, a great Harry Potter, a great uh, Stranger Things, any of the above, Alice in Wonderland. If you are a person who loves to read amazing stories that pique your mind and your interest, ladies and gentlemen, please get a copy of my latest book. Show some support to the channel. Black Women Rings Around Saturn. I am Clyde Yorkshire. I am the author. And again, I'm here to give you the best content possible, ladies and gentlemen. Please give me a checkout. And this book is available on Amazon, Audible, and your Kindle. What a wonderful read, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderful science fiction, incredible story. How you go from the hood to dealing with the Anunnaki, how you go from the hood to dealing with reptilians, how the earth changed, how we were one continent, the flat earth, you name it. We talk about it in this book. I'm Clyde Yorkshire, ladies and gentlemen. If you are looking for an amazing, listen, let's be honest, you have a few years on this planet. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. You want to find out what the hell's really going on, what's happening around this goddamn planet. Okay, you need to get yourself a copy. Hey, what's up, Dr. Gaming? Get yourself a copy of this book, available on Amazon, Audible, and Kindle. For most of you, the book is going to be free when you download and you get it off of Audible. When you get it off of Kindle, they'll give you the credits and you can get it. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Women Rings Around Saturn, a wonderful, incredible story, again, of a young boy's incredible journey into Pangea. Get yourself a copy. Part two will be out in a couple of months. It says, "Hi, how are you? I am doing fine." I'm pulling the MAGA crew together because I want to ask you guys a few questions, and I just want you to be real with me and tell me what you think in your comments. Oh, wow, we got some people. Hello, I am waiting from Uzbekistan. Yo, what's up, Uzbekistan? I love you. Yo, y'all give some damn respect to Uzbekistan, man. Yo, keep in contact with me because I'm gonna have to come see you when we come out there. We gotta drop some of these books, and hopefully we can give some lectures and do some book signings and things like that, and talk about this MAGA movement. So make sure you stay in contact with me, and everybody, Gmail me if you have some questions, some things you want me to talk about. Clyde Yorkshire is spelled like this: Clyde Yorkshire at Gmail. Clyde Yorkshire at Gmail. Guys, get a hold of me. Send me some Gmails. Tell me what you want to talk about. In this book, we talk about the Anunnaki. In this book, we talk about the sun and the moon and what they really do. We talk about the flat earth, the sky being full of water and not space. Lots of great things. Are you coming for wrapping the book? Are you from wrapping the book? So this book is amazing. I created along with a part of my engineering team the layout of this book, and I would love to come and rap a little bit about the book and talk a little bit about it anywhere I go. Again, this book is an amazing story, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen nothing like it. They don't write books like this. That's the point. No one wants to write books, and most of your movies become or came from books, and that's what this is right here. This is a movie. This is not just some book you read about my life and how I think about life. This is an actual movie in my hearing. Okay, you should be able to put it into your VCR and press play. Put it into your Blu-ray. Ladies and gentlemen, this may look like a small book. It should be the size of a dictionary. I'll just read the back of it to you so you can hear it. It says the game of life in Middle Earth Hemisphere is often interrupted like breaking news. A sudden reminder to the occupants on the face of the earth that the eye of the Queen of the Universe is beaming down on humans and mankind like the rays of the sun. As we dine in the pale moonlight with the most luxurious fantasies from north, east, west, and south, the constellation of stars remains the same. No matter what compass or navigational device one chooses, I suspect even if a man could live a millennium with a rainbow of inventions, the golden sun and silver moon still would remain a mystery to us. Guys, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Get yourself a copy. Show your boy some love. You go to Amazon, they'll bring it to Uzbekistan. They will bring it to Turkey. They will bring it to Nigeria, Russia. Wherever you are, you can get a copy of this book. Dubai, Qatar. The book was written in Dubai. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you, what do you believe with President Trump coming into office? He has 4 years. He has the most ambitious layout that I've ever heard any president lay out. So let's just talk about this. He wants to introduce new cities. He wants to clean up the American governmental system, which is about 200 years plus rotten, different foolishness. Is this too ambitious for President Trump? He wants to fix the DOJ. He wants to clean up the FBI top brass. It says you're Trump for life, cuz oh, yeah, Trump for life. Oh yeah, throw it up, baby, Trump, Trump. That's what's up. Shamion, what's going on for Trump? What's up, baby? Theo, what's up, baby? What's going on? Is our president biting off more than what he can chew? What he can chew? Are we going to be able to help him with this? What do we need to do right now to get in gear before we get into New Year's, January 1st? Trump, they asked him, what do you think about Ukraine sending in weapons to Russia, hitting them with long range? Trump said that was a bad idea. Joe Biden and them allowing this before I come into office. Why would you do that? Basically, no disrespect, you're shitting all over the White House so he can come in and have to clean it up. I am a little bit worried. I love his ambitions. I have been not born yesterday. I know once you get into that White House, you got booby traps. Your phone calls are set up. You got to get top FBI intelligent officials to get out of your house so you can clean your house and figure out what's going on. You may got to fire some cooks. Just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, when you come into your White House, I need this shit cleaned out. I don't want nobody here. Everybody out, and I'll tell you when to come back in. I need to know who's who. I don't want no CIA spies. I don't want no Homeland Security spies. I want my phones done over. I don't want to deal with this stuff because it's a booby trap he's walking into. What say you guys? Let's see what Theo says. It says God's got Trump back. Yes, but you are damn right about that. And thank God because he almost got shot in his face. It says nice hat. Oh, I got some other hats coming, baby. I got some real. We're gonna get our hat game on for Trump. I'm not worried. Okay, God's greater than any enemy. Theo, if you want, I can send you an invitation if you want to come up here and talk about it and tell me why you're not worried. I'm worried, ladies and gentlemen, because again, I know that our presidency is not as strong as it used to be. The president used to be everything. And now we've got other entities that have been just as big as the White House, like the media. They have been controlling the narrative over the president. They can kick the president off of social media. They can tell the president, you're lying. You're not truthful. So we might not be understanding how big this American monster machine actually is. How big is the deep state? How deep does the swamp run? I know I have an intelligent audience. Some of y'all know probably better than me. Can Trump do all of the things that he thinks he wants to do in 4 years? Or is he adding too much to his plate? And this is why I asked y'all before. It says, if God is for you, no one can stand against you. I agree. Michael Coleon says, list the things with Russia. They didn't want Ukraine to join NATO and they were going to sign a paper, but NATO refused. And so they invaded. Imagine if China put nuclear weapons in Mexico or Cuba. Okay, we're gonna get to that. Mary Becca says, Smith, yo. It says, my wigger, what's going on, baby? How you feeling? Michael Leon. It says America will not stand for that. Just like Russia, red line what was didn't want NATO right on their basically their border. I agree with you. Franklin Clinton said, black people for Trump, weird smash whatever that means. It says first order of business. Okay, tell me what's the first order of business. Now, let me get to some of the things that some of y'all have said. I agree with you. We do not want China putting weapons, ships, or anything like that on our border. Neither do we want Russia. Yes, NATO is doing that. NATO have no business doing that. And this is why I believe we need a strong president. NATO is doing what it wants to do right now. Germany might be in control. It could be Italy. Basically, we have no franchise player. This is why we need Trump back in there. Trump needs to tell what NATO's going to do or what you ain't going to do, or we ain't going to be in part of NATO at all. Because I agree, it is a red line. Okay. He says, she's from India. She's not black. That is true. I love it. Thank you so much. It says, inflammation and interest rates inflation and interest rates will increase. Okay. Michael Leon said, if you haven't already not prepared medication camping, okay, camping your ways to cook without electricity protection and so on. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is why we have the best team on the planet, our mega people. Now you got some other character says here, my wigger, basically trying to claim that I'm a black guy in white skin. Well, let me tell you, like Monique said, no disrespect, since y'all, first of all, I'm assuming y'all know me from Spotify. Hold on. I'm assuming that y'all know this young man, Clyde Yorkshire, from Spotify. If you don't, download the app and go check me out. Cause see, y'all think y'all don't know me. Somebody basically trying to act like I'm a black man acting white. I need my audience. Can I be free to say what I want to say? Will y'all let me take the collar off my neck for a little bit because they trying to play me? Like, can I basically, since you gonna call me, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. I've been all around. I've been in the street. I used to even gangbang. Since you gonna talk to me like that, I want my audience to let my handcuffs go off for a little bit so I could talk to them since they talking fresh. First of all, since you calling me a black man who's a wigger acting white, let me explain something to you. I'm gonna tell you like Monique. I ain't got nothing against white people. Calling me a white man doesn't hurt my feelings. Calling me an ape doesn't hurt my feelings. These are intelligent creatures. And like Monique said, white girls give the best. Anyway, I'm playing. But listen, calling me a wigger, my friend, that does not hurt me. See, we having intelligent conversations, and this is who y'all are. My audience know y'all. All y'all do is like to deflect. You don't want to talk about real issues. We're gonna get back to you. It says, I'll wait. Okay, Theo, what we talking about? Now, scary times. Yes, it is. We need to be making sure that we getting medications on the side, ladies and gentlemen. Run down to your local, wherever you gotta go. Some of you are on a border like me, so I can get medicines very cheap. You can go to some of these I know we have a tobacco store that sells all kinds of medications for $1. Bayer, Tylenol, aspirin, Motrin. You do need to stock up on some of that. Let's just keep it real, okay? And this is part of why I talk about let's keep it real. What's really going on in our country? A lot of people believe, well, how are they going to shoot down our satellites? That's not what gives us internet, ladies and gentlemen. The cables under the water is where we get our internet. If any that a submarine or some other entity comes and chop them, we're out of internet until further notice, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know, okay? So now, with that being said, I totally agree. Let's see what Mary Becker says. What book is that? Is it's about what? Okay, so this book is a book, one of my latest books that I wrote. It is a science fictional book. It is called Black Women Rings Around Saturn. There's a lot of interesting things behind that. Obviously, many of us know that Saturn is a planet. For those of us who know, Saturn is also the reason why judges wear black robes. When you graduate, you wear black robes. Saturn is the Lord of the Rings, which was a movie made about so-called Lord of the Rings, but it was really talking about Saturn. Saturn is in control of most of our government, judges, and entities. So this is an interesting book. Basically, Saturn is controlling black women to a degree in this book, and we learn about it. It's an incredible story of a young boy's journey into his ghetto neighborhood, basically going into Pangea and learning about what is Pangea? How did we get to Middle Earth? There's a reason why it's called Middle Earth, because as above, so below. There's water over your head and water under. So we get into all of that in this book. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to get a copy of this book. It says, well, I'm not MAGA, but I am still open to listen to everybody's. I love this. Michael, I love you, man. King Benjamin says, God support Israel, and so do we. All right, let's keep it going. Who else we got here? It says, what Israel? CJ said, what Israel? Tell me about that, CJ. What do you feel? Do you feel Israel is out of control? Do you feel like we shouldn't be supporting Israel? Did we support Israel too much? What did you mean by that, CJ? Talk to me a little bit here. Now, I totally agree, ladies and gentlemen. We need to make sure that the people who are not MAGA, we are still talking to these people, and we're helping them to appreciate what we are going to do as the MAGA crew. And we might even be able to get some recruits by being the intelligent party, not being the hater party, not talking down on people, and not acting a goddamn fool, but implementing good policies, supporting our president, and making sure, because everybody agrees, as long as our children are protected, we can win Democrats over. Democrats do not want their children basically learning about sexuality in school. They want them to learn about education. Okay. Democrats, I'm not talking about the party. I'm not talking about Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Joe Biden and them, but Democratic families, they do not want their daughters wrestling with some big musty ass man with a blonde wig on. So we need to stand for good policies that can win Democrats over. Nobody wants their men, no disrespect. When we get a little bit me, because I don't even have to have sex. I'm not having sex right now. I'm not out, doing a lot, but I get a little bit sweaty. Your balls smell kind of good, what those sweat to them. Nobody wants their daughters going into a bathroom with a man and sitting on the toilet, all that kind of stuff. So these are the things that Democrats have lost their party on. Let us be the party of common sense, where we do things that parents appreciate, like keeping the damn bathroom separate, as well as making it clear, no disrespect, there's only two genders, okay? All that other stuff, you keep it in your own home, your own town, your own community. But as far as the United States of America, we're only pushing, like we've always been, two genders. Let's keep up the good work. CJ said, what is Israel? Okay. Israel, the country? Okay, come on, CJ. It says, shit, I don't know. Talk to me, CJ. What are you talking about? Okay, are you saying that Israel is really not a country and they're just a satellite country that was made up by America and the British? That's a great argument. A lot of people have been saying that. But a lot of people also say that Israel is just a country that has bad leadership, just like America. People could say the same thing about us. America, what the fuck is America? Who is America? I mean, when did you get that flag? They can say the same thing about us. So tell me exactly what you're saying, because America is basically an idea. We didn't always have that flag. We wasn't always here. We've only been in existence about 250 years, and we've done a hell of a job in about 250 years. So I'm trying to figure out, what are you saying as it relates to Israel? Is Israel not who they say that they are? Are you saying that black people are the real Jews or something? Talk to me about, what are you saying, CJ, as it relates to Israel? Or they basically wasting our money, is what you're saying? Okay, Tino, it says, if you have an apple, then you also have a I don't see what the rest of that is. Theo, hello. What does that mean? If you have an apple. Okay, CJ says, I'm just memorizing what is Israel. I thought they was talking about Israel, the fighter. Okay, Israel, Alessandra. Okay, my bad. No, we're talking about the country Israel, I'm assuming. Um, But that's funny. That's interesting. Okay, Michael says you can't expect to bully people in brutal ways for many decades. Okay, we're talking about Israel or America in many ways and not have them resist. Okay, we're talking about Israel. Okay, at some point, the state of Israel is not exempt from being assholes because they are. Okay, good, Michael, let's go. It says, and here's some little facts. The current population of Israel are not even connected to the ancient Hebrews. Yes, that's correct. The majority from Europe and then other countries. That's true. But no Hebrew ancestry. That's a whole fact. I must agree with that. And a lot of people who are Israelis, they make the distinction. They say we are not Hebrews. I've heard them say that we are Israelis, as if there's some other sort of Israel around or interesting. And I would like to hear more about that. And again, I would like to invite some of y'all. Please email me, any one of y'all, whether it be Michael or CJ, Clyde Yorkshire at Gmail. It's that simple. There it goes. Clyde Yorkshire at Gmail. Put this together, just one word, Clyde Yorkshire at Gmail. Let me know, or you can do it right here. Let me know if you want to be on the show and you want to talk to me, because I can pull you up right now on YouTube or on the next show, because I would like to hear more of your opinion on these topics. I'm not that versed in some of these topics, so let me know next time if you want to come up, and I would like to hear from you directly on why are they not claiming to be Hebrews, but you're just being Israelis? Is this a different people? Have they changed? Because, like, I know, no disrespect, I know the Persians used to be the Persians, now they're the Iranians, and every name has changed. Is this another situation to where the real Hebrews or the ancient Hebrews are gone? Did they get rid of them? Did they come over and take over their culture? I would like to know. It's also, Michael says, unlike the Canaanites, the Palestinians, the Middle Eastern Arabs, who did have connections there for 1,000 of years. Okay, uh, and then Harmony Kane 2415 said VFE. Okay, come on, Harmony. Tell me what that's about. Explain to me. Help me out. Let me know. Y'all educate me on some of these things that y'all saying. I actually am just getting a little bit informed about what the hell is going on in Israel. I've heard before Hebrew Israelites having their opinion. I've heard Yahweh ben Yahweh and and one of the nations of Israel. So I'm still trying to find out what is actually going on. And I know a little bit of the history of Israel because I lived in New York with a lot of Jewish people who actually happen to be very, very, very nice people. But they seem a lot different than the people in Israel. People have said that American Jewish people are very different from the people who actually reside in Israel. They said a lot of time people in Israel are a lot more disrespectful, a lot more harsher. Maybe in some cases even they have a superior mindset to other people around them. I don't know about that. So y'all educate me. But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this, get back to the topic real quick. Do you believe that because America has a lot to do, okay, in a short period of time, ladies and gentlemen, and none of y'all should be rooting for us not to do it because China, seriously, they're coming. The Chinese is not playing. And once we really fall behind, we are not going to come up. We're going down to the abyss, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be the end of our reign as champion. It happened. If you know anything about wrestling, basketball, football, anything about life in general, ladies and gentlemen, once is not your time, whether you're a rapper, it all will come to that one day. America is no different. Even Michael Jackson could not stay on the top. America cannot reign for eternity as a number one hegemony world power. I believe that America is going out and I believe Israel is coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my opinion. I believe, honestly, Israel is taking up all of these wars because they're growing the greater Israel, and Israel is going to become the biggest country in the Middle East and at some point the biggest country in the world. They will be a balloon to the size of the United States at some point. This is what I believe Israel is actually working on right now, and Israel will be the next world power. unless some other world power like China, like Russia, like India has something to say about that. Then it will become Israel. So that's what I'm asking from you. America does not seem to want to keep its top spot. America does not seem, other than President Trump, they're trying to break him. They're trying to get rid of him. They're trying to cause so much mess. By the time he gets into office, he'll be have so many things to do, so many lawsuits, so many things to unravel. So many of his cabinets are not going to get in there. But here's the good thing, ladies and gentlemen. We don't believe that's going to be the actual case, because I do honestly believe that because we have a good Congress and good representatives in there, they are going to help him get in and get out, ladies and gentlemen, and get his people in there. But I want to know from y'all. Y'all continue to keep the comments up. Make sure you like and subscribe. Continue to support the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Y'all go spend some time with your family. I don't want to hold y'all up here and keep you. And listen, for the person, what's going on? Camila, what's up, baby? How you doing? For the person who called me a wigger just because I'm wearing an America Great hat again, Merry Christmas to you too, Queen. Merry Christmas. May God bless you. I'm so happy y'all here. Listen, may the spirit and the energy that I have, may it comes to you and your family. May y'all be blessed. May y'all continue to smile and get ready for the new year. Keep a positive mind and do not let people bring you down. People are going to forever troll you in your real life on social media. They're going to have things to say because that's just the way it is. But don't let people bring you down. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Go drink you some eggnog, have you some cookies, and y'all be blessed until our next broadcast. I'll That's my time, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you too. I'm Clyde Yorkshire. And please, before you go out the door, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you become part of the channel. Hit that like button. Make sure you get your copy of this wonderful book, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Black Women Rings Around Saturn, available on Amazon, Audible, and your Kindle. A wonderful holiday, great Christmas gift that you can give to anybody. Also, a great book for your library, and it is filled with adventure, mystery, and all kinds of things that you want to talk about moving forward. What a great, amazing book. And at the back, as I said, we give you a little bit of an understanding of what you're going to be reading, a little wet your whistle type of a situation. Ladies and gentlemen, go out and get a copy of this book, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. I am Clyde Yorkshire, and I thank everybody for coming here. But before we leave, I want you just to think about this. Our president has 4 years. This is why I believe he's getting ahead of his administration and trying to get his people in there right now. Amir, what's up, yo? What's up, baby? He's trying to get his people in there right now because I'm be honest with you, America is so fragile right now. We are due for a trip and a fall. We are due for a broken economy. We're due to lose our dollar. We're due to have inflation. We're due for a civil war. We are due for an earthquake. We're due for so many things. And America has been going without getting any big problems, any big hiccups, any big wars. We are overdue. And again, we need at this moment we need the right guy or woman in that office that's going to make sure that we're not spending money, cheating the taxpayer. We got to make sure that we're not getting into frivolous, stupid wars, continuing to ask the American people to pay for it. Okay, it is not fair. Okay, and I'm not going to be a sucker. I'm not going to be a chump. Okay, we do not need Washington, D.C. if it's going to continue to suck the money out of me. And I'm already in my 40s. Listen, I want to go to India. I'm trying to go to China. I want to go to Sri Lanka. I want to go to Italy. I need my goddamn money. I don't need the damn United States of America venturing in everybody's goddamn wars in the name of some, no disrespect, some people I don't even know telling me that I'm under threat by these people who, when I go to their countries, I ain't got no problem in Syria. I do well in Lebanon. I do well in Iraq. So I don't know who are these people always getting us into wars. I ain't got no problems in India. I ain't got no problems in Germany. So we got a lot of, no disrespect, probably race baiters in our country. We have a lot of people who have their own issues, okay, that has nothing to do with the average American. I don't have any problems in Africa. I don't have any problems. So again, we need the right people in the right places to make sure that we're doing the right thing. It says, brother, your inflation is around 3%. That's what I'm talking about. We have somebody who needs to understand numbers. We need somebody who understands business, math. America is far behind, and we have a, to me, a huge inflation. If you ask me, inflation is out of control, and it might be more than 3%. It could be at 5 to 7%. If you know, I mean, if we're going to keep it real, okay, with the way Joe Biden has been running this country, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to be. It says mine is about 50%. Okay, and that's terrible. That is a balloon right there, 50%. But this is what I'm talking about. This is why we need Trump. I believe not just Americans can make money during the Trump administration. I believe the entire world needs a relief. We need to also have a president that can come in here and go into Pakistan and say, guess what? As a friend, let's stop the bullshit. Let us help you with whatever debt you accumulated. Okay, we need to stop being so damn racist, so mean, so ugly. And this has nothing to do with white and black. Sometimes racist is just, we care about our country, F yours. We can't do that. We need a president who cares about the world. Maybe we can help India with some more issues. Maybe we can help Sri Lanka, Singapore, even the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We need an American president that wants to solve problems around the world, not ask everybody to come here to our country and, you know, eat as much as you can and get out. We don't want to do that no more. We got to get out of there. It says you don't have any problems with the dictatorship in the Middle East. Well, let me explain this to you. First of all, I do have a lot of problem with the dictatorship in the Middle East. However, I do not believe that we are ready to change that. Okay, I believe when you have a strong American president, when you have a strong other countries, the dictatorship in the Middle East has to change its behavior. I believe Dubai is not perfect, but I believe Dubai and Qatar have made some changes. I believe the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is also trying to make changes, not just with boxing and letting women shake hands and things like that. But I believe this is an old system that is not going to change overnight. And I do believe, again, when you have a strong American president that's going to hold these people accountable, I believe you can change a lot of things that's wrong in the Middle East, you know, whether that be with Iran or the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. A lot of these places do need to change. And that's my answer to you. Yes, I have a problem with the dictatorship of some of these countries. But there's dictators all over. Russia has a dictator. So I don't think that there's a problem with a dictator. I don't know why did we make that word so bad. A dictator, a husband is a dictator. Listen to the word dick. I got one, and tater. Basically, male instructor. That's what that means. That's what a dictator is, a male instructor. Okay? Anybody who marries a woman is a dictator. You have to learn not to be a dictator because you're the head of the house until she dies. She don't get another one like boyfriends. That's democracy. Okay? So if you're married, you are a dictator. Now, some people have had great dictators. We never talk about that. Okay, we always talk about how bad dictators are. Okay, there have been people they did not want to not to die because they was the best dictator of ever. We have terrible democracy and we have good democracy. Our democracy, the majority of American democracy, unfortunately, have been filled with men who did not really have the best guidance for America. Some of them were very cruel, very vicious, and they put them in every 4 and 8 years, and it got worse and worse and worse. Okay, if you look at our first founding fathers who first started this country, we went from slave owner, slave owner, slave owner, kind of slave owner, a little bit of a slave owner, slave owner, slave owner, no more slaves, but don't give a damn about no damn slaves, and not a slave. So again, we never had a great run in democracy too. So when you say dictator, I'm trying to understand, are you saying the system structure of the dictator, or are you saying dictatorialship, period? You would want that to be gone and to have a somewhat different system like a democracy. Is that what you're saying? Amir, what's going on, baby? It says, does a husband kill his wife if she doesn't like her. Yes, that happens a lot, and it used to happen often back in the day. And this is why we had to have better husbands and better dictatorships. It was a regular thing. If you thought your wife did anything, you read the Bible before, they would stone them. They had no rights. They couldn't vote. They couldn't own any property. So let's talk about it, Amir. This was in America. This was under the Templar Knights. This was in Europe. Women had zero rights, and they were owned by dictators. We were called their owners. Okay, it is only in modern times that we stop that behavior. It says, does a husband kill his wife? Yes, we did. Okay, let's get down to the fat puppet or fat muppet. It says, are you a monkey? Well, if I was, I would be doing better than a lot of humans because monkeys don't kill each other. Monkeys don't eat a bunch of genetically modified foods. Monkeys don't masturbate. And monkeys mind their business and they work for themselves. They're not on no one's payroll. So I would be happy to be a monkey. And they have a great diet. They're frugivores. They take care of their family and they're very supportive. Okay, it says True Jiffy. It says, look at him with a red hat and blue shirt. Yeah, that's the American colors. I'm glad you noticed. Good for you. It says, True Jeff, come on, bro. Yeah, he said I have a red hat on, a blue shirt with white letters. Isn't that red, white, and blue? I guess that went over his head. It says the fat puppet. It says, why are you wearing a hat if you're a monkey? He wants to know, why am I wearing a hat if I'm a monkey? Well, first and foremost, uh, I don't believe that a monkey or a human or whoever, an alien. I don't believe we have the right to get into their life, their business, whether they're wearing a shirt, whether they have earrings in, whether they eating salad, fruits, chicken, cakes, donut. It doesn't matter. I'm just kind of curious why is that concerning you? But go ahead. It says, "Are you vegan?" Yes, I am vegan. I am a 100% vegan. The same guy who asked me was I monkey wanted to know am I vegan? Yes, I am. By the way, I hope you don't think asking me am I a monkey bothers me. Listen, no disrespect. You see that? You see this? You see this? I've traveled all around the world. I have a beautiful life. I've been everywhere and I've done what I want to do on my own business. And if I am a monkey, I'm a lucky ass monkey. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'd like to hear from you. What are you? Okay, Amir says, yes, modern times we need to make countries modern. I agree with you on that. And how do you think we do that though? Because a lot of these countries do not want to do this. What do you think the what do we do? How do we get this going? It says mainly Iran or other religion countries. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, now I believe that if we could gain some control in the United States, I think we can negotiate with Iran. The people that they're putting in control hate Iran to the doorstep. Okay. And this is why, no disrespect, I am up for. We need more black presidents. And again, I don't mean to be racist or disrespectful. I believe black people will be a lot more balanced. Okay, we don't have this automatic hate towards a Muslim, automatic hate towards a Christian, automatic hate towards a white man, automatic hate towards an Arab. We don't do that. I would love to sit down with Iran and meet the Ayatollah. If I was the president, I would go there. I would go meet him, shake the man's hand, and I would talk to him. I would get the control of the Iranian people and show them that me, as an American president, I'm here for y'all. And that will put pressure on the Ayatollah. But we're not doing that. All we want to do is rule these people with these. We have old ass ways too. America believes bombing somebody and changing their goddamn country's work. And all it has done is set us into debt. And if I am a monkey, who is that? True Jude? I am an educated monkey. When last time you seen a monkey wearing a watch and talking and operating a camera? And I bet you, if your girlfriend was here, she would think I'm a cute monkey too. Hmm? And I can give her my banana. You know what they say, baby. Once you go, no, I'm kidding. Anyway, he's only kidding. He's not trying to be mean. Okay, let's see what the fan Muppet said. it's just very, it just ever never seen a monkey with a hat. Oh, and I'm reading your comments. Okay, so that's the two of them. They never seen a monkey with a hat, and that's good. Just keep looking. Um, it says, Trudy, it says, it wasn't me asking if you were a monkey. Okay, so it was the other guy. Okay, fine, my bad. Sorry about that, True Jeffy. That was the fat Muppet. Um, Shamrock Dan says, make America eat again. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to agree with that. First of all, our country, honestly, I'm so happy that we put in the right guy because we needed um, Kennedy, RFK to seriously clean up our food. And I think these are the first steps of changing America. We have to be able to make real fundamental changes and not be afraid because other than that, we are honestly playing and we need to just step down and let somebody else be the world power. But I don't know who could do that because I don't think nobody's ready. And I think everybody else will be biased. I don't know. Pretty much, I think all of you guys are from America. And if you're not, let me just tell you, I know too many people who are not from here. They're from places like Iraq. They're from places like Afghanistan. And when they get here, look, they know the government is fucked up, might have killed some of their leaders and things like that. But look, they love being in this country because it's a bigger picture than what you think it is. It's not only white folks here. It's not only white folks running things here. So get that out your mind. But America does need a better leadership. Okay, we need to clean up our act, and we can do that. And I believe that is the key to changing the world is cleaning up our own stuff. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna read your comments now, Fat Muppet. I mean, I mean, you're asking dumb questions. You have not asked any questions concerning to and why don't you come up here and ask a question? I can send you a link to the channel if you want to come up and talk and ask me any questions, but I'm not gonna give you some. I read a lot of your comments, which was very preschool and very uneducated and stupid. I'm not going to do that. It says just do it before they get suckered nuclear power. Okay, before who get nuclear power? You saying like Iran? Um, I have to agree with you. Um, but again, this is why in a couple of years I'm running for Congress. By the way, guys, we have a system in play that I believe is not